Sounds a little sexist, doesn't it?
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
We're on.
Yay.
Now we're on. We're live. Okay. Yeah, we just made a big run, but we got one more viewer. So dude at Home Depot, thanks for the camera. It's working great. Tracking very well. Look, very little shadowing. And he was very helpful, and he went on his lunch, so hopefully he's watching on his phone. And we should probably share this on our respective pages.
Yep.
So more people will watch it.
Own it.
So you guys just chat amongst yourselves while we run around, and there you go. It's on YouTube, so it is officially working. You just heard us talking to you, well, me, because she's still digging around on the internet. But yeah, so we're all ready to roll finally. We're on my page now, typing that in. Do you have the link?
Yes, I do.
Copy and paste the link with Command V. There you go. You just refuse to use your thumb, don't you?
I do.
It's a pinky application.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, it's up on my page. It's on Tenant Cosplay right now.
That is so convenient.
Right? And yeah, Max are off.
No, I mean, not.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, I meant
Yeah,
that
logging
you
in with
have
one login.
that you have me on yours.
Yep. And one login is very, very helpful. You all have no idea what's going on, but if you could see our screen, we're just jumping from page to page to page, updating all this stuff so more people can join in, ask questions, and see our answers. Because hopefully that's what you're here for. If you wanted Bobo's live chat, I'm sorry you got the wrong number, but this is us, and we'll talk to you anyway. So I think we're ready to roll. Yep, our chat window just popped up. That's good to go. We have our questions printed out, so we can just read them as we go.
Start and talk about that really quick.
Oh, yes. Oh, we're waiting. We talk about my havens.
Okay.
Let's see. Now we just put that way up front so everybody can read. There you go. And it's backward to us, but it should be forward to you. But yeah, that's my project designed by Larry Moniz and Moniz. And he was very gracious in getting the graphic design for that, getting the lantern up, because I asked a lot of people for help with it. And everyone said, yeah, we'd love to help, we'd love to help. And nobody did anything. So I just went to a graphic designer, and lo and behold, the professional is very good at their job. So I got the design up, and once I had the design, the idea behind it could move forward, because you need a symbol for everything you do. So that's the symbol for havens. Havens are cosplay refuges. You can seek refuge at any place you see flying that banner, which we have blown up.
We keep this posted at the TARDIS.
Yep, ever since it was made.
Sometimes we have these little pins that we give to people to put on their lanyards.
Yes, L Squared Handcrafted Geekery was very kind and gave me those for free. And I passed them out at Kamikaze, and they were extremely popular because they were free. But hopefully a few of you got them, and you're wearing them with pride, and you're spreading the word, and we're getting some other cons willing to join in. I'll just take the tape off this. We were going to hang it up, but we don't need to now.
Okay, well, let's get to it then. Sorry that we were late and the whole power outage-ness things happen. Also, can everybody hear us well? This is a new webcam.
Oh yeah, this is all for. Oh wait, we have a audio meter though.
I can see that they can see us or hear us via the audio meter. I just want to make sure that the volume is still okay for them. For all 5 of our viewers.
Hell yeah! So you're that important. You will get your questions in immediately, or within the 1 minute it takes for the lag to catch up.
Okay.
I should gesture with my left hand now, so you can see. Because my right hand isn't working until I get way over here.
Okay.
It's gone.
So questions.
Yes.
So many pages worth of questions. Yes, we see and hear you fine. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you, Chris.
So hello, Xiomara. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Christina.
Oh, did Xiomara ever send you that audio file?
Xiomara did not send me the audio
Xiomara, you failed. You had one homework assignment, and you let us down. And I really wanted to hear your name.
She'll still get it to us.
I know.
Oh, she just sent it to me.
Oh yeah, okay. We will listen to that. She'll play with that. But yes, thank you all for jumping in. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the feedback on the audio, because like she said, we just opened this box with the web camera in it.
Wow, it's 6 seconds long. Oseguera.
Oseguera. Okay. That was close. It's an O, not A.
Hey, Randy, it's Xiomara Oseguera.
Love it. Thank you for that.
Xiomara Oseguera.
Okay.
Pretty names. Spanish has pretty names. Antonio Banderas is about the sexiest thing you can say. Xiomara Oseguera. I love it.
Enrique Iglesias.
Antonio Banderas. It's just sexy. Antonio Banderas. It's like ocho. Sexiest number around. Check.
Okay, so Q&A. Our first question is brought to you by Jen.
2 N's.
2 N's.
Had to specify because I do have a single N Jen friend who has asked me nothing. So thank you, single N Jen, for nothing. Double N Jen is better than you.
And this is not the same Jennifer.
Nope.
This is Jen.
Yeah, Jen has her own thing.
Need to specify. First question. Do either of you like bubblegum flavored things?
Actually, you had a strong response to this, so I'll let you go first.
No.
It was a
That is my strong response.
very
The
definitive
only bubblegum flavored thing that I will enjoy is bubblegum.
bubblegum flavored things. I think I like for the same reason I like Pepto-Bismol. It's not a pleasant flavor, but it's a childhood thing of comfort. So if I smell it, it just reminds me of you're going to be okay.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, it's a nostalgia thing. It's not probably a pleasant taste to me, but it is a memorably pleasant sense.
I do remember bubblegum toothpaste when I was younger, but I would never use it now. Nope. So no, we do not like bubblegum flavored things.
Yes, but I don't dislike them as strongly as some people.
Okay, from Miss Elphaba, love the name, or Elphaba, however you want to do it.
I'm still going to call you Tree Fitty because that's awesome.
Which is your favorite tie?
My favorite tie. This is a very long answer, and I will make a video later.
You can still show it.
Yeah, I can make it, but the long answer is I don't have a favorite tie. There's not one of my ties that I just think is better than all of them. I'll go grab them. Sorry.
Show me your selection. I'll tell them what my favorite tie is, and then you can do an extended video about what that means.
Yeah, but here's all of the Magnolia ties.
This is my favorite.
That's everyone's favorite. That's probably why I dislike. It's called the swirl tie. And yeah,
I'm also a fan of this one.
And the anniversary tie. Yeah, the swirl tie is everyone's favorite because it's from Girl in the Fireplace, and it's also from the Regeneration episode. So both 10 and 11 have worn this tie. So it's very, very recognizable.
I also like this one.
See, it's hard to pick a favorite. So that's why everyone loves this. It was one of the first ties Magnolia remade, and it's very visible because he wears it on his head in Girl in the Fireplace, and it gets slammed in a door by Amy in 11th Hour. So everyone has seen that very, very clearly, and everyone knows that tie, but it's not my favorite, probably because of that reason, because everyone loves it so much, and it's so omnipresent that I'm just tired of it. This is surprisingly good, that I do not detest it because I don't like striped ties. Striped ties are very boring, but this one has a lot going on. It's got the texture for the outlines around it, and it's got a lot actually happening with the stripes. It's not just a plain striped tie. It's actually got some dimension to it.
And it's shiny.
Yes, and they're all 100% silk, so they're more expensive than the originals were because he makes them out of better materials.
Are you good there, or are you going to do an extended?
I'm going to keep going. I'm going to jump right through.
Okay.
Go real quick through them. This is the original St. George by Duffer. I do have a screen accurate tie because of this. So I like the anniversary tie a lot because I bought a real one, and Magnolia used this actual tie, the one I'm holding right here, to make all of his anniversary ties. So if you have an anniversary tie from Magnolia, it's based on this design. You're welcome. And that gives me a little pride. So this is the one I'm most proud of because I got to actually help in designing something. That was cool. This one I love because it's so pretty. And the wood carved pattern on it makes it kind of change when the light hits it differently. See? See, there you go.
And it's striped too. You can't tell, but
Yeah, it's got part of the texture of the weave puts a little bit of striping into it. And it's also the first, and for a long time, it was the only tie for the blue suit. So that's special just because it's all you got.
because it's special, that's why.
Special. Let's see. He actually calls it the tenant tie. It was the first or second tie he did. This one I love because the redesign of it made it a lot shinier, and the colors just work so much better on this latest version of it. So this one I really do enjoy because of its just an odd beauty to a very simple pattern. So I like that one. This is your board selfie.
No, this is me trying to post something on Instagram because you need a picture.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You can post it on mine too. Yay, we're on Instagram. So if you jump over to Instagram, you'll see a selfie we just shot of me babbling. Enjoy. So this is the same anniversary tie, but this one, again,
Let's talk.
yep, has a very special place to me because I made it as close to the actual tie you see David Tennant wear in the one photo from the anniversary episode where you get to see a full shot of the tie. Right there. Just the tip. Just the tip. That is the actual flower that's at the bottom of his tie in that one photo. So of the 4 or 5 stunt ties they buy, just in case of emergency, the one you can see a photo of has that flower in that position on his tie. So the pattern stays the same all the way up. And this is as identical to his tie as you can get. So I'm very nerdily proud of that. And the two of you that actually care about screen accuracy like I do are geeking out. The rest of you really don't care. And I respect that. I understand that this isn't that interesting to all of you. Utopia tie, it's another one that he redid and made the colors a lot brighter, a lot cleaner. And this one's actually more accurate now because of it. But because he brought the pink and the blue out, you can see glowing there a lot more in this version. I really do like that tie. It looks a lot better. This is the latest lantern tie with the, yeah, it is the
That
larger.
looks interesting on the camera. It's a little bit different.
It's got the larger weave on it and that little repeating S pattern all the way down it. So that, yeah, this is the one with the blown up design. So if you bought one of the cheaper ones, he was selling it for $30, half price, because he was trying to get rid of his old stock to replace it with the new ones. I like it now, again, just because it's new and because this is the one.
So short.
You are tiny. You want to switch chairs? I think you're sitting a little bit lower too.
I'm good.
Okay. Bam. You're a person. This is the
Maybe
one
we should switch chairs.
I'm contacting Magnolia for to start my cosplay trip, because girls love the Idiot's Lantern dress, and this is the tie for that episode.
Let's switch chairs.
Let's switch chairs. We're going to talk about
Swapping chairs. Yes, that's a Loki shirt.
just in time for what's the closest thing to my favorite tie. This is the one I wear the most. This is my default tie. This used to call it the Giorgio tie because it was based on a Giorgio Armani design. They call it the egg tie on the set, and now we just call it the Shakespeare tie. But I love this tie because it appeared in so many episodes and it's so versatile. And I love that wacky little, I guess egg was an accurate thing, that odd egg-shaped pattern to it. It's just a lot of fun. So this one is always with me. It's the most worn of Tennant's ties. It's the most worn of my ties. So it's not a favorite by traditional definition, but it is the one I will always have with me at a con. Question 3.
Okay, so History of Ties 101.
And there's going to be a longer video later. So enjoy
that.
Yeah, it's going to come. Hey, you're talking.
Yay! As I should be. Okay, what got you? Oh, also from Miss Alphaba, we've got 3 more from her.
Yes.
What got you into cosplay?
A girlfriend, actually, got me into cosplay. She mentioned it to me. I'd never heard of it. It was 2009, and Anime Expo was my very first con. But all of her friends were doing it. Some great people. Sheik-chan, love you. She's out there. Hopefully she's watching. Was huge into cosplay and really creative, really good person. And all of her friends. Keiko was really good at it. So thanks to their influence and good friends, that pulled me into it. And once I went to a con, I was hooked. It was so much fun. I had to do it.
Okay.
Sucked you in.
First of all, hello, Candace. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're reading.
And thank you for Elizabeth for joining us. It's okay, I can read. I got into cosplay. I'm actually initially from Hawaii, and they don't get very many conventions. So this was just like a thing I had heard of before on the internet. I had been following like Yaya Han and stuff like that just because her costumes are awesome. Some people don't like her, some people do.
Yeah. Can't deny her costumes though, they're good.
So Kauai Con is an anime-based con in Hawaii, and I had always wanted to go, but I always worked on the weekends. Finally, maybe I think 2 years before I moved to California, I had a weekend off, and it was that time, and so I went. I cosplayed as Medusa from Soul Eater. My boyfriend at the time was Stein with the screw, made noise. It was awesome. That was my first time cosplaying ever. The following year, maybe it was a year before I moved, because the next year we lived here, and I didn't do anything for almost 2 years. Almost a year ago, I started going to conventions again, which this will lead into another answer for another question. And from there, once I started going to conventions here, I just started getting into it again. And so here we are almost a year later, and that's that for that.
Yeah, now you're making costumes all the time. Sorry, we had some stuff going on. Yeah, Lena, you like the striped one too? It's called the adipose tie. It's really nice for a striped tie. And if you have a boyfriend or dad or somebody, you want to give them a nice tie, it really is a cool tie and very versatile because of the colors and stripes. And I will keep jumping. If you keep mentioning ties, that's all I'm going to talk about. So you guys might want to either really jump that up or really cut it down, because I will, as I read it, talk about those. You can go to the questions.
What was your favorite Doctor Who episode?
My favorite episode of Doctor Who, 10th Doctor would be Waters of Mars, because you finally get to see how and actually understand how powerful a Time Lord is. This is just one guy, and he can bend reality. He can reshape the whole universe. I mean, not just the planet or your timeline or who you are, or lock you in a different dimension. He can change everything about the world. And when he looks at her and yells, "Who says I can't?" it clicks in your head that he can. He can, from any point in history, make anything happen. He has the TARDIS, which will shape anything to his will. He has tremendous power, and there's so much responsibility. And that episode brought from the old generation, because with the second Doctor, you understood how strong they were. But for the 2005 reboot, we didn't understand what all he could do. The Doctor can do anything he wants because he's the only one, and he has so much power. So that episode was really, really good to me, because you got to see Tennant do his whole range of emotion and be a good actor, and then you got to see the character be amazing and learn really how strong he was. You can go ahead.
Kind of hard to follow that.
I'm sorry. Actually, I had time to think about that one, and I really do love Waters of Mars. It's such a powerful episode. And it was one of the ones at the end. So it was one of the movies. Give you some time to think. It was one of the movies.
I'm just listening to you. I'm not even thinking.
I'm glad I'm that enthralling. But yeah, it was the end
You're
of
so passionate.
They're so good. It was the end of the Davies era. So everything at the end of the Davies era was the 2 or 3 movies he made. You know, Doctor, the episode 1, the next Doctor for the Christmas episode, and then Waters of Mars and Planet of the Dead, or Planet of Death.
Planet of the Dead.
Planet of the Dead, yeah. Those were all the end of his era. So those were all going to be story arcs for continuing seasons that he never got to tell. So he condensed them all into movies, and he made these 2-hour-long episodes. And you really got to see how passionate Davies was, Tennant was, and the whole cast and crew. And you got to see what could have happened if Davies had stayed on as a showrunner. And these just short little episodes. It would have been entire seasons of story arcs and things going on in the background that he never got to do. So part of that is the sadness, you feel when you watch it. Oh, that could have been so good if it was like 5 episodes long, 6 episodes long. And then the rest of it is all, that's an amazing story, even as a single, basically a 2-part episode condensed into 1 episode. It's still that good if he has to cut it down. Davies could have been that great.
And they fired him.
And they kicked him to the curb. But your episode.
Journey's End.
Journey's End is good.
I like, that's just to clarify, since you're the plethora of knowledge,
Thora.
that is the one where all of the companions come back.
Yep.
You get to see where basically he's put on trial by the Lord of the Daleks.
Yep. That's
I
good.
like that one.
And they explain the 6 stations around the TARDIS.
And you really see like how many people have sacrificed themselves for him.
And how touching the Doctor changes everything about your life.
Yeah.
Anytime he jumps into your life,
That's a good 2-parter.
you will never be the same.
Yeah.
Again, the end of the Davies era, where he had to wrap everything up, you get to see everything he thought about the Doctor. All of his opinions on what a Doctor should be. He threw them out there, and we all got to see it and love it.
Hello, Elizabeth. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Lena, thank you for loving ties.
All right. So which cosplay was the hardest to acquire?
Hardest costume to acquire. Yeah. Do you have one?
My purple jacket.
Oh, my God. You actually have one.
Yes. So, as I mentioned briefly last night, so there's this really cool forum site called Bad Wolf Closet.
By Rose, the Bad Wolf Cosplay. Check her on Facebook. She is, if you want to know anything a companion or the Doctor wears, check her first. She's an encyclopedia.
She has got it down to where to get it, how to get it, what colors are in Rose's hair, just everything, the type of fabric, everything. The problem is that this was 10 years ago, so nobody makes anything anymore. You literally have to get it like custom made by Magnolia, or nobody sells it. So, Journey's End is the same. That's the one that my purple jacket's from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Rose Tyler, giant big gun, purple jacket, pink shirt underneath. That jacket took me months to find. Just Google search, Amazon, eBay, just every single freaking clothing, everything, just purple jacket, purple leather jacket, just everything, every bomber jacket, just everything I could possibly think of. Finally found it, and it's still not 100% screen accurate, but thank you, Crisp in the UK, for having it, because I'm so relieved now. That was the hardest one for me to find. Next hardest are those damn shoes from the Idiot's Lantern. Probably gonna end up making those, because the actual shoes themselves were
$300 new.
$300.
And they don't feel well on your feet.
Don't feel good. They suck.
They're awful shoes.
So Magnolia is making my lantern jacket. I have another, I wish I had looked it up. An Etsy artist who's doing the sequin pink dress. And then I'm going to make the shoes, because that's the next iconic Rose Tyler outfit.
That's the one that stands out the most.
Yeah.
I don't think anything was particularly impossible for me to find or difficult. What's turning out to be extremely rare is a jacket for Dr. Horrible.
Oh, not only that, the freaking bathrobe for the 9 to 10 cross, the regeneration.
Speaking of fashion that falls out, the bathrobe isn't as hard as the pajamas.
Oh, the pajamas.
The
yeah,
pajamas
that's right.
he wears, the red, white, and blue striped pajamas that look really simple, are no longer for sale because it's pajamas. They just run out of style every year, and they just run off whatever fabric they have that's a nice soft fleece, and that's their new line of pajamas. So finding the pajamas will be difficult, but of the ones I have, I don't think anything was really hard to find. So the ones I'm making, yes, the Dr. Horrible lab coat with the black buttons. And
it's still not accurate though.
Yeah.
Like I've pretty much put it on my mantle to find this jacket and edit it however I can for him.
Yeah,
we've got another buddy who does Captain Hammer. He wants to do Dr. Horrible.
Captain's Cosplay, check him out on Facebook.
And then they want me to be Penny.
Yup.
Anyway.
It's going to be awesome. She's going to sing, folks.
No!
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Okay, so,
let's see, Shakespeare
Dr. Horrible.
Oh, Shakespeare Code is very good. Thank you, Candace. That is a good episode.
Is that the Martha Jones one where they...
Yeah.
I
Where
like
they
that.
thank J.K. Rowling.
Expelliarmus!
Yeah. J.K.
Yes.
Rowling saves the world.
Elizabeth J mentions Rose because of the Ninth Doctor sass. Okay, so I think I have found us a really good Ninth Doctor. Problem is he lives in Fresno. He's John Zim Cosplay. He's a friend of Steven, Thor TV. Actually, I think he's a roommate. He was on the live broadcast when I was in LA. Where are you going?
Now they're a roommate?
Yeah, I think Steven is roommates with him.
So Steven's living in Fresno?
Yes.
Fun fact. Okay, I used to live in Fresno, so I can go hang out with Steven.
We can all go hang out with Steven.
Yeah,
Yay!
Fresno's not a
Plays
bad
on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! Okay. He's coming down for Sac Anime, I think, too.
Yeah,
Anyway,
right,
side note, John Zen Cosplay was on Thursday broadcast just before Kamikaze. You may remember his face. I want to recruit him as R9 because then I can do the Union Jack
oh yeah.
black bomber jacket Rose with the long hair that's all frilly and
Oh, you might be able to borrow Vivi's.
Union.
She has a Union Jack shirt
Okay,
with the
cool.
white undershirt. So hey, we just put together a cosplay.
Could
Thanks, guys.
happen. We just need to acquire Johnson Cosplay. So, Steven, if you watch this, if you're watching it, tell him he needs to buy a leather jacket because that's all it is.
Pretty
Well, I mean,
much. And a
we
t-shirt, black
we
jeans,
could get
and black boots.
we could get screen accurate about it, but as long as he puts on a leather jacket, we'll make it work.
I think it's V-neck.
Okay.
Go 9.
So that was it for Miss Elphaba. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tree Fitty. Thank you for being named after the Loch Ness Monster.
Next question is from James.
Oh.
He would like to know, for traveling to a con, do you prefer driving, taking the train, or flying?
Preference? This.
Preference doesn't matter for him.
Yeah, preference.
I'm the one with preference.
I would love to fly to cons. That would be great. Get on a plane, all your crap stuffed underneath, you pack your toothbrush, and you just go to sleep for an hour or two. Technically, I drive to every single con I have ever attended. Taking a train across California is impossible because once you get to the Grapevine, going to LA for most of where the cons are, you have to get on a bus. So you can't train anywhere in the state for cons. So literally, car is my only option. And on top of that, I take the TARDIS. And that doesn't fit well into any baggage compartment ever because I need a 6x12 trailer to haul it everywhere. So, asking me that, pretty well pointless. I will drive everywhere I go to all cons.
You know what we both prefer? Teleportation.
Yes, it's so much better. God, that's much better. You just throw everything in the box, it goes away, you show up there, and you're done. Take a little nap, grab a shower, good to go.
I hate driving. I hate driving. I hate being in the car while somebody else is driving. I don't like it. 2 hours is like my tops. I spend 2 hours almost every weekend to come see his face, and that's about all I'll do. I mean, I will, if I absolutely have to, drive down to LA, especially if plane tickets are like $400 freaking dollars, which they are sometimes, to travel in state.
Yeah. Should be too much.
I got very lucky. Kamikaze was only like 70 both ways. That was beautiful. That was like the least expensive LA trip I could ever have imagined.
One of you might know, because there is a code, I think I shared with you. It's like 4 weeks prior on a Tuesday or Thursday at 3 p.m. or something like that.
Oh, the best possible prices ever.
The ideal time to book your flight. So if one of you either looks it up or knows it and can share it in the comments, I'm trying to point right over there to where our comments list is. We would appreciate that because there is a code to getting the best flight. But yeah, driving is how I go. Flying is how anyone else would prefer to get to a con unless you have a giant prop, like some idiots just decide to make 10-foot props.
Hey, at least it breaks down.
It does. And do 4x8 sheets with a 5x5 base and 7x9.
So if I can help it, I will avoid a 7-hour drive.
Yeah.
I will drive 2 to 3 hours, no problem. But by God, if I can fly and afford it, I will every single time.
Especially when your costumes all fit into one bag. You can check your next question. But yeah, if you can pack everything into a bag and get on a plane and go, why? Why would you do anything else? I mean, you're going to go straight to the airport, then to the hotel. There's always a shuttle to your hotel. 99% of cons are next to or in a hotel. Fly if you can. Check your prices, but it's almost always cheaper than the gas to drive there unless you book it at the wrong time. But $70, hell yes.
Yeah. I've been looking at prices for Cosmosium and even Strategicon so far, and they've not been great. So I'm hoping that changes, especially since Cosmosium is coming up the soonest.
Coming weeks.
January.
Oh, there's someone might have the code on there for us. Let me check our comments here.
January 22nd, I want to say, is Cosmosium. And then Strategicon is Valentine's Day weekend.
Yes, Jennifer, thank you. She's going to talk to me about getting a trailer. I'm going to finally have an official trailer. Thank you, Jen. Instead of renting one all the time for cons, because that's like $150 every time I go to a con for the weekend rental of a trailer. So that's ridiculous.
Candace, he will be at Gallifrey 1, which is the same weekend and across the street from Strategicon. As far as I know, it's sold out.
It is.
So
instantly, you can check their message boards. Sometimes people sell tickets and you can transfer them. So
you don't have any extra passes for that, do you? Okay, so I will be hopefully in LA. I will not be at Gallifrey. I will be across the street at Strategicon gaming it up.
Yeah, which
so
is where we'll be.
So if you want to come see me, I will maybe dress as Rose anyway. But yeah.
And if a lot of you haven't been to Gallifrey 1, it's mostly a lobby con anyway. Downstairs is where the official con is, where you have to check your badges to get in and all that stuff. But it's so crowded and so warm down there that everyone's wearing wool. So everyone hangs out in the lobby because that's where the bar is, that's what the food is, that's what the Starbucks is. Everybody gets a coffee there. So if you can't go, you can go to the lobby and see all the cosplayers, all the costumes, and a lot of the stars are sitting at this one table.
If they have them.
They got a couple now. Fine. They never announce the stars until after the tickets are all sold out. But anyway, there's one table where the stars just chill and drink their coffee and stuff, and you can pop selfies and stuff with them and stuff like that. But so even if you don't have a ticket, you can check it out and then go next door to Strategicon, come game with us, because that's where we spend most of our time anyway.
Okay, so next question is from April. This one I think is more directed at him, but I'm going to put my input on it too, maybe. Do you ever get nervous at an appearance?
Oh, yes.
Normally I don't, but my Weeping Angel cosplay, met you at Stockton Con.
She did?
Has been nominated for a NorCal Cosy. What do you prescribe, doctor, to a nervous Weeping Angel?
I am horrible in crowds. I have all kinds of anxiety issues and social issues. And
ironically.
Exactly. And that was a solution, was wear the costume. Don't just put it on, take it all in. Become your character, wear that, because that's what people like to see. Nobody likes me. Everyone likes the doctor. So when you wear that, become that and be what they like and be the person that they're expecting. Be that character and bring that out and enjoy their fun. You look around the crowd. Just go ahead and finally make eye contact. Because again, I don't do that. I'm horrible with crowds. I get so nervous around people. But actually look at the crowd and see that people are enjoying what you're doing. And let that wash over you. Just take one big deep breath, let it all soak in, and realize they want you to be there. They're enjoying you being there, and you're on. It's you. You get to do this, and they appreciate you. So let it work. Beauty of it is, Weeping Angel doesn't have to speak. Rock on.
You don't have to move.
Yeah. You can just walk on stage, and you're good to go. They're going to lose their freaking minds over it and love you. So yeah, Weeping Angel, but any costume in general, just take the character, see that people enjoy it, and once they start loving you, you're on. You're ready to roll, and just be that for them. So you want to take a little of that?
No, that's pretty much all I got to say.
Sorry.
I
thunder.
No, that's fine. I get social anxiety myself, but the funny thing is my job, my work, I am trained.
Customer service.
Yeah, customer service is my bread and butter. So even though I may be uncomfortable, I may be scared, I may be self-conscious, I'm pretty damn good at hiding it. Yeah, you won't be able to tell that I've got my problems. Unless I really, really, really just do not like you, or really, really, really just, it's really bad, then you'll see that little hint of, oh.
We all have bad days.
Yeah. But for the most part, I'm really good at faking it to make it and killing people with kindness. So, yeah.
Just keep smiling. Just he's fun.
Yes.
But we're all nerds, so we all have social issues.
Yeah.
That's why we got into this, is because we stay at home and watch our fandoms, play our video games, and lock ourselves into that universe. It's my egg shirt. We all have our favorite. Yeah, we have our things that we love, and we don't interact with humans. We watch our fake people because they understand us, they get us, and they don't judge us, and we don't have to talk to them. We just sit there and watch, and yay, enjoy my little section. So we all have that same issue. There's a few out there who just are persons, and they're going to do this forever. But the rest of us, we all have it. So you're not alone. Don't feel like all these people are judging you, because they're just like you. They're just as scared, they're just as nervous, and they're very happy that they don't have to be on that stage.
And a lot of the times, a lot of people will appreciate the time and effort that you put in if you make your costume. Like, I've seen, like, the first time I saw, I mean, Loki Hates You and Thor TV made his. Loki Hates You did not, but, like, the first time I saw them, like, I died inside. Like, I was just so amazed. Even when I saw him halfway across the room, I thought he was David Tennant and about died. It's just people will be so overwhelmed and so impressed with you sometimes. And it's the most humbling feeling ever.
Absolutely.
It's people who want to run up and hug you because they love you so much. Like, it's so humbling.
Oh my God. Yeah, the girl at WonderCon, I don't think you were there for that. Nope. But I will always remember you. I hope you're watching, or someone gets us to you eventually. I don't know your name, but you were so sweet. And she ran up to me at WonderCon, and she was just so excited. I know you're not the real guy, but I just want to tell you that I love you, doctor, and I love that. And she just tried. You get
that everywhere.
But it was so sweet, and she was so close to tears and so excited to see me, and that really does it brings you right back down. I mean, this person loves you this much just because you look a little bit like someone they really wanted to see.
To bring that back around, SAC Anime, the last one, we had a young individual come to us, and this is actually what started Haven. Yeah. This person was groped.
Someone grabbed her.
Yeah, somebody grabbed this individual, and that's not cool. No matter who you are, female, male, trans, no, it's not good. Very inappropriate. And this individual came to us,
the TARDIS,
and was like, can I just sit with you? Yeah. Can I get hugs? My day has been horrible. Something happened to me. I feel safe with you guys.
And they just need to sit down and collect themselves.
And we, in between pictures, we sat, we spoke to them, you know.
Yeah, we trade off, just jumping back and forth, and you give her some water and talk with her a little bit. And
but that was so humbling that somebody felt safe with us, that they came to us in fear, and you know, after being harassed, they came to us. So that's what started Haven. I mean, there have been other things.
It happens everywhere, but that one is what clued it into me that this has to stop. This is wrong, and everyone knows harassment's wrong. But the way it's handled, the way everyone looks at it, and the way we deal with it is ridiculous. Someone shouldn't be that scared and shouldn't have to look that hard to find a safe place. So that's why I said, okay, we'll make a flag, and every time you see that flag, that's where you can be safe. And that's why it's the TARDIS as a lantern, is because they sought that lantern out knowing that TARDIS was where they would be safe.
And the idea is that other people will have this.
Yeah.
Other vendors, other individuals will have this posted at their stations. So individuals will know, okay, I can go to these people. They'll help me. They'll either help me find security. They'll provide solace for me. Even if you just need something as simple as to sit down and take a break.
Yeah. Thank you, Larry.
For that.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Larry, for designing this.
To Larry Lee Moniz, Baker Street Cosplay. He will get you a copy, I'm sure, if you want. We can get you a copy if you want. Share it with your local cons. Send them our way. We would love to see this everywhere.
Yeah. Just ask, and we will give you. I will find you a copy of that. However big you want, however small you want, we will get that to you. Larry can blow it up as big as you want. I can give you my little cheap copy that I have. If you want to do that's 11 by 17 or 8 by 10, whatever size you want, we can do it. But I want that at every con. It's for the vendors. I'll just tell you what's what. Give you a little background on the Havens, and we'll solve all this right now. Havens, because I think we have a few more viewers now.
8.
Woohoo! We doubled. Havens are a safe place, and vendors can put this on there anywhere on the booth. And if you see that sign, that means that vendor will help you. Because I know so many people at cons. Everyone I know at cons wants to help you. They do, but you don't know that. And after you've been assaulted, because literally by the definition, that is assault. Once you've been assaulted, you're not thinking clearly, and you're not, oh, I need to go over here and talk to security. All of 99, I'm sorry, again, way better than half of all of these complaints are reported after the con is over, which means this guy's been going around con assaulting people all weekend, and nobody can do anything about it until it's over. So when you look up and see that flag, no matter what state your mind is in, you will know that's a friend, and that person will help you. And I guarantee you, that person, if you say, he grabbed me, will end it right there. Everyone I know at cons, I mean, they're dads, they're big brothers, they're little brothers, they're
mothers.
Yeah, cos fam. I mean, you are all my little brothers and sisters. They're not going to do that to you. So just say help, and it's done. It will be taken care of. But you needed to know that you're surrounded by friends.
Always.
And if you don't know that, you're scared and alone and groped, and it's ridiculous and very overwhelming. So we're fixing that. And so when you look up and you're surrounded by pink banners, hey, that guy will help me, that guy will help me, that guy will help me, we're okay. And just speak up and say, that guy grabbed me. It's done. It's over.
We'll
it's
get
solved.
it taken care of.
And you can go sit down, relax, have some water, collect yourself, and that guy is gone. So that was the point of Havens, and that's my rant on that, and I will share it every time you ask, because it shouldn't happen.
Okay.
Back to the fun
So,
stuff. Sorry.
intense moment is over. All right. Second question from April. Have you ever met a fellow cosplayer or star that you have completely geeked out over?
You haven't seen my videos.
Go ahead, dear.
Yes. I keep my little box right over here next to my computer. So it's always there, and I can always find it, because this is the stuff I want to get signed. And what is in my box of stuff that wants to get signed, needs to get signed?
Now, we're talking completely geeked out, not just people who make you giddy.
No. 8-year-old girl. I just completely devolved into a weepy little child when I saw Ron Lim at WonderCon. I lost all my faculties and Ron Lim. So he saw that, and I think out of fear, just started signing things for me. So I would leave him alone.
Out of fear.
And stop crying all over him. But this right here, is this the one? Oh, this isn't the one. This is an imposter.
Still signed.
Yeah. Again, he signed it because of fear. I was just crying on him, and he wanted me to go away, I think. But this is the very first comic book I ever bought. And it was illustrated by Ron Lim and written by Jim Starlin. Both times I completely fangirled were over those two gentlemen. And Ron Lim apparently lives in Sacramento, which is right next to where I live. So he's literally 10 miles from me. I mean, it's so fangirled, so geeked out, and I was so thrilled that he just signed this book for me. And apart from signing it, he went farther, and somewhere in here, again, this is my box of stuff. He said, well, apart from Thanos, who's your favorite character? And I said, well, I like Warlock. So, oh, okay. And in about 30 seconds, he knocked this out. While I was gone looking for a comic for him to sign, he drew me a Thanos. Again, just quick pencil or Sharpie sketch of this, signed it for me. It's ridiculously amazing, as you can see. The man's talented and so friendly, so nice. It's so good when your heroes are good people, and he absolutely is. Ron Lim, I absolutely love you, and thank you so much for putting up with my crap. And thank you, Brandon. Brandon Lynn, his son, who's next to him, who also drew me a little picture. I won't share that, embarrass him, but I do appreciate it, and I do hang on to it. I do have it, Brandon. Thank you. You're awesome too. So yeah, Ron Lim, Jim Starlin, I will always fangirl over, and absolutely did fangirl over. And there's one video of Starlin and a lot of pictures of Ron Lim on my page, Facebook, Tenant Cosplay, where you can see me just geeking right the hell out over Ron Lim.
Pretty sure you geeked out over Barrowman too, didn't you? A little bit.
I was so tired for Barrowman, I didn't
You've
get
met Barrowman twice.
He signed my chest. Again, videos I have.
Videos.
I have proof. But yeah, Barrowman is an awesome human being.
And I happen to know that if you ever met David Tennant, you would probably geek out.
I'd cry a little.
You'd cry a little inside. Maybe a little bit in front of him. Oh my god. For me, any cosplayers that you've
I didn't geek out. I was really happy when I recognized Living Ichigo out of his wig and all his gear. I just saw him at SatCon because, again, he's a local guy. A lot of really talented folks are in Sacramento. But I saw him at a small con. I said, "Oh my God, you're Living Ichigo." He's a super nice guy, really sweet, and he was there with his at the time girlfriend. They broke up, but they're still nice, and they're still both great people. JoJo Pandaface, she was there too, and she's a sweetheart, and they're both really cool, down to earth, and it was fun. Again, to see someone that has so many likes and so many followers and has such a big fan base, they're just cool. They're nice people.
So I've told some people this story. It's actually Loki Hates You and Thor TV on accident. I did not know who they were. I had not seen any of the dub smashes. It was at SAC Anime. I was walking with his girlfriend, actually, to go meet up with some of our other cosplay fam. And, like out of the corner of my eye, I see all these people like gathered around taking pictures of these two guys. And I like double take. I'm like, oh my God, those are the most amazing Loki and Thor cosplayers I have ever seen. I need a picture with them. Can I have a picture? Vivi, take a picture. Oh my God. And so I got my picture with them and carried on. And later that day, we were actually filming a karaoke.
Yes, karaoke. Thank you, Jeremy. That was awesome. A lot of fun.
Idiot's Array. Go look it up on YouTube.
And Idiot's Array.
Look it up. Idiot's Array.
You can watch us sing.
Yeah, well, pretend. Lip sync karaoke in a car.
I was singing.
Well, I'm sure we all were.
Yeah.
I found out later that day, and my buddy's like, "Oh yeah, we got Loki Hates You and Thor TV to be in the video," and I'm like, "Who?" And he's like, "The cosplayers that are here, Loki and Thor. You'll see them." And I was like,
I think I saw them.
"Okay, I've seen them. Are they like famous?" And he was like, "Yeah, come look at the dub smashes." And then I like died. I was like, oh my God, I've met them now. I mean, they're real people, just like we're real people.
Normal folks.
And even really celebrities are real people. But like, just in my fangirl moment was like, oh my God.
That just happened.
They have like 17,000 likes. They're practically celebrities. Oh my God. And so I went back and found Bill and got a selfie with him. And then that's when all of that started with all of you.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, I was telling Bill about geeking out over people.
Loki Hates You.
Loki Hates You, I'm sorry. Loki Hates You. I don't geek very often. Meeting Matt Smith, meeting Michael Rooker, David Morrissey, all the people I've met. I've got a collection of autographs and stuff too.
Rooker's really cool, by the way.
Yeah, oh my God. He's the only person to take me completely by surprise and have me drop all my crap, because he like grabbed my face and was like, "Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here." Like grabbed my face and brought it like this far from his. And I just like.
Yeah, Rooker's a champ. He was staying in our hotel for the same con, for Walker Stalker Con. And he was just talking with the lady at the front desk, just chilling. I mean, he was so nice, and he's so patient, and he really does like the fans. And yeah, if you meet Michael Rooker, you will not be disappointed. He does,
which is ironic because his characters are always assholes.
Horrible
people.
Horrible human beings.
Horrible people.
It gets it out of his system, and he's just a sweetheart.
And so he pulled me into a bear hug after signing my stuff and doing all that, and I literally like dropped my purse, dropped my glasses, just like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on. So he kind of wavered my reserve. My fangirl kind of came out a little bit there.
Shook a little bit.
I was very shaken, and I'm sure I had the reddest face alive. And I'm so sad that I didn't have anybody. I went to a lot of cons by myself. I didn't have anybody to catch that on film, but I promise you it happened.
Guarantee you.
Okay.
I just want to take a minute. Sorry, I was seeing some stuff
Hi,
on
Kat.
our comments here. Yeah, April, you're welcome for the advice.
Hi, April.
I'm very happy to do it. I hope that does help you out. And again, remember, we're all nerds, and we're all there to support you. We all want to help you out. It's not the internet; it is live. So nerds are very nice. They're not going to insult, be mean, because they actually have consequences in front of them. So in an audience, we want to see you and we want to love you. And once they start cheering, just take that one deep breath and you're ready to roll. You're good.
I mean, with the whole Haven thing, there are people who are trolls. Like
Yeah.
in any fixation, anything, any faucet in life, there are gonna be. Yes, Jennifer, you can get a copy.
Yeah, Tenant Cosplay. Contact me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you can find me anywhere on any medium, 10NANT Cosplay. Search it as one word or two on everything.
Look at the
Yeah,
information
links.
description thingy at the bottom. There will be links
Right
to every
there.
single piece of social media that we are involved with,
Yeah, and
including
ask
the YouTube.
YouTube. But yeah, ask us under this video for a copy. Send me your email, send me your contact info, and I will get it to you. I'm very happy to share that. It's completely free. It's not a secret. Let everyone know. I want it to be everywhere. So yeah, if you want a copy, definitely. Thank you, Jennifer, and we can get that everywhere.
Okay.
I want to catch up on the comments. Was there anything else going
No, I
on
think
over
you're
here?
at the bottom.
We're all caught up.
I think so.
Sorry. Yeah, John Barrowman was a lot of fun. Thank you, Elena. Havens, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm very happy to do the Havens. Help us share it. Haven Buttons. Yanlena, Haven Buttons, talk to, it's on here. L Squared, handcrafted geekery. Contact them.
You can't see it.
It's a little blurry,
It's
sorry.
Mars.
But it's L Squared, just a capital L Squared, handcrafted geekery. Sorry, my syllables are hard. They're on Facebook. They're on Etsy. Find them, ask them, and she is an amazing human being, and she will get you a button. Whatever size you want. She does magnets too, all kinds of stuff. If you want that, she has the symbol. She will give it to you. So if you want one, L Squared Handcrafted Geekery will give you a physical copy. If you want a digital copy, myself, Companion, or Baker Street Cosplay, or Larry Limones. We all want you to have it. So if you want it, we will get it to you. Please, we're making it as easy as possible. Please get it. Buttons. Now, Nana.
While you do that,
Yes.
we have probably got 10 minutes left.
Oh, crap.
Did you want to do more questions, or do you want to unbox something?
Oh, yeah, we have boxing. You're probably waiting for that.
We've got another broadcast later today, which we need to decide what time we're going to do it, assuming there's not another power outage.
Yeah. Should be okay. Yeah, power providing. We'll be back on, you want to do 6 or 7?
Let's do 7.
We'll do 1 hour after
Yeah.
after Thursdays.
Yeah. I
Just
don't
to be
want to
different.
copy them,
There you go.
Cat.
So we're better. We're an hour later. Everyone has more opportunity to see us. So yeah.
And depending on, I mean, it might end up being a 2-hour, because we've got.
We've just scratched the surface.
I just took care of page 1.
Almost.
Almost. No, yeah, that was page 1.
Woo!
We got all of page 1 done.
We're a quarter of the way through the questions. Thank you all for them. And if you have more, we'll get to them. I swear we will eventually run out of things. And if you want to know something,
Let's do, okay, I'm going
You
to
have
do
a
a couple of Jazzies. They're quick.
yeah, Jazzy's got some great one-offs.
Jazzy T has a few quick questions. I don't see her here, but 2 hours would be awesome. Okay. Jazzy T,
Thank you,
Coke or
Jan.
Pepsi?
Pepsi,
Coke.
mostly because of Gatorade. I don't like the Pepsi products, but I like Gatorade, and it's their thing.
And, well, the soda itself, Coke or Pepsi?
To drink either, yeah, I actually do like Coke better.
Basically motor oil, but Coke.
Yeah.
You know, the one that you can use as a cleaning product because it corrodes and dissolves stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
What languages do you know? What do you want to learn?
English fluently. I'm very good at it. Short of that, I speak menu and many languages. I can order food from just about anywhere with a decent accent. I would love to learn Japanese because it's a completely unique language. Most of the languages people learn are all based on Germanic, so we're all speaking basically a European language. I like Japanese because it's original and it's a really cool language, a lot of fun. Okay.
So I can count to 10 in like 5 or 6 languages.
Thank you, Sesame Street.
Dora the Explorer,
And
you know,
Dora.
all that fun stuff. Rammstein and Oomph for my German language speaking skills.
I'll cut up on questions.
Growing up in Hawaii, we learned a lot of Japanese in elementary school.
And Pigeon, which is now a language.
Most of which has not entirely stuck with me, but there's a lot of Japanese that I could piece together if I needed to.
Some Portuguese.
Hardly Portuguese. More French. I know French, I know some French, and I know some Spanish, and Portuguese is basically French and Spanish mixed together. So I am Portuguese, but I don't speak, none of these I speak fluently. None of these I speak enough to actually have a conversation with somebody. I know words, I know phrases, I know numbers.
We can help you find the bathroom.
Yes, and I can ask how you are and
By the
tell
way,
you
sign
how I
language.
am.
There you go.
I don't know sign language at all.
I know,
Just-
again, just enough. I can get you in the right direction.
Oh, except the alphabet.
Bathroom. Oh, alphabet.
Alphabet.
Eventually, you can spell everything to everyone, and they'll figure it out.
I could just write it down.
Faster.
But a language that I want to learn that I would love to speak fluently like that, German.
Really?
Yes.
You want to speak phlegm?
German, Russian, and Japanese.
Phlegm, and beauty. Okay. The Germans know it's a language. There's actually a video on that while you're on YouTube. Look up the German language. I forgot what the video is called, but they have French and Dutch and a bunch of beautiful languages.
Oh, I like my French too.
And then the German equivalent of the same things. And yeah. Flugtag! It's a very, very angry, terse, guttural language.
I like guttery,
You are
angry
an angry,
language.
terse person.
Could you imagine angry German coming out of me?
Actually, I knew it in my academy. There was a great little Russian girl who was your size. She was tiny in a fire academy.
And just my vocal tone too, like how sweet and nice.
A very
I can sound.
soft voice, very sweet, very quiet
Nice.
little girl. And she's there, and I'm, average height. I'm 6'1", and I'm average among these dudes, and she's all of 5'3", 5'4", tiny little thing. And so of course she stands out. So they call her up front to call out while we're doing push-ups and stuff. She's counting and she's screaming in Russian, and it's amazing to see it come out of that little girl. So yeah, rough language, but it can be entertaining.
And I live to entertain.
Yes.
Okay, alcoholic drinks. What's your favorite?
Favorite alcoholic drink? Electric Blue Lemonade. I will teach you how to make it if you guys want, but it's a delicious drink. It's like an AMF, but better.
Moscow Mule.
There you go. Done.
Rum and Coke.
Oh yeah, for simple drinks, cranberry vodka, Bay Breeze.
Angry Orchard.
There you go.
Guinness. I'm gonna save this one for later on, but I'm absolutely in love with this question.
And you want to tease it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll tease that question.
I'm going to preview the question for you. We will answer it next broadcast. If you could slap anyone on Earth, who would it be?
Just 5 across the eye.
I can't wait for this one.
Look them dead in the face.
Thank you, Jazzy.
Cock it and just let it fly. Just it's coming. It's just gonna save it a moment.
As far as quick questions go,
Love you, Jazzy.
that might be,
That's it for the quickies.
unless you can think of a movie really quick that made you cry and made you angry.
Dumbo. Dumbo is so sad. Baby Mine is the saddest song ever, and that's a horrible, horrible scene. Disney broke my heart.
Bambi.
Dumbo. He just got shot. His mom was locked up. They locked up his mom for nothing. for protecting her baby because he was goofy looking and had big ears. I'm a little sensitive. But yeah, it was awful.
A movie that gets me all the time is a Robin Williams movie.
Which one?
Especially now. The one where when his wife is an artist and he dies in a car accident after the children die.
It's a Shakespeare quote.
What
Dreams May Come.
What Dreams May Come.
Yes.
That movie kills me.
Good movie.
Every time. And it's just so beautiful and it was just so well done. Makes me sad. Almost always will cry.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way or another. Probably I refuse to watch it now. I refuse to watch anything with Robin Williams in it because I can't handle, which is sad because I really like Aladdin.
Yeah, but if you want to get really sad, watch Robin Williams talking to Robin Williams on Mork and Mindy when he meets himself. It was 30 years ago.
30 years ago, and it's very suggestive to what has happened, and that's just devastating.
Yeah.
He made me watch it. I hate him forever now.
Welcome. And again, we can thank Larry for that. Baker Street Cosplay found it online for me. I'd seen it when it was almost new when I was a child, and I didn't catch it because I was 2, but it was very indicative of who Robin Williams is and how sad he was. So you can check that out. Is there a question? I'm sorry.
No, Kat. Yes, there will be beverages for our next broadcast.
Oh yeah, we'll give recipes. If you want.
I'm gonna go and find my cock and bull to make my Moscow Mule.
Yeah, we're gonna make a quick run to Venmo or Total Wine.
Actually, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. This is my pumpkin spice latte with brandy in it.
Cheers. This is my hot toddy with booze in it because I made it with Crown this time, but you can make it with any whiskey.
So there have already been beverages. You just didn't know it.
Bartending episode will be at 7 o'clock. Stay tuned. Yes, I am a bartender.
Okay, and we're gonna leave the what movie made you angry for next time because I need to think about that one.
Yeah, we'll dig through Netflix and find some stuff.
All right, everybody.
Hope you had fun. Hope we kept you entertained and didn't bore you too much. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all 8 of you. Was it?
9.
9.
9.
9 of you. So,
all
yeah,
right. Bring your friends next time.
Yeah, drag some people in. Tell them you got 2 idiots stuck on YouTube that are going to ramble for another hour at 7 o'clock and teach you how to drink properly.
And Office Depot guy.
Yes, and the new Office Depot guy. Thank you so much.
If you did make it, thank you.
Yeah, if you're watching this later, and we'll finally do some unboxing. So that'll happen too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye.